Welcome to Smart Learning Point. In today's class, we're going to be looking at how to convert decimal fraction to binary number. We will look at a couple of examples that will help you become very productive converting decimal fraction to binary number. So let's look out for the first example. So we are to convert 0.28, which is in base 10, to binary number. Okay, first, let's write out the number that we are converting, 0.28. Okay, so this 0.28 is actually the fractional part. So 0 is the whole number there, and the 28, which is after the decimal point, that is the fractional part. Okay, so we're going to see how do we convert this to binary number. So what we need to do is to do successive multiplication. So that means we multiply continuously. Since we're in base 2, we're going to multiply repeatedly by 2. Okay, so let's go with this now. Multiply by 2. Okay, so equals to, so we start 2 multiplied by 8. That's going to give us 16. So we write down 6. We carry 1 to the next stage of multiplication. Then we have 2 times 2. That is going to give us 4. 4 plus the 1 we carry over, that is going to give us 5. Then we put our decimal point. Then the last multiplication, 2 times 0, that's going to give us 0. So we put the 0 there. Okay, now I want to look at something. Before the decimal point here, we have the whole number we have there is 0, or we could call it the integer part. So the integer part is 0. So we're going to write that down. So let's make a line here. Write the 0 down here. Okay. So that's the conversion now. So we've gotten one of the conversion of the binary number, which is 0 now. We have to go further. We have 0.56 now. So we have to multiply 0.56 again by 2. 0.56 times 2. So 2 times 6, that's going to give us 12. So we write down 2, we carry 1. So 2 times 5, that will give us 10. 10 plus 1, that is 11. So we write down 1. Then we put our decimal point. Next one, 2 times 0, that will give us 0. So we add the 1 from the 11 to that 0. And so we have 1.12. Okay, in this result 1.12, the integer part, or with the whole number part, is this 1 that we have here. We are going to write that down. Okay, so 1, very good. So anytime you encounter 1 as integer, what you are supposed to do is to extract only the fractional part. Only the fractional part will be the next multiplication. So like having 0.12 will be the next part. So we can write that one as this, 0.12. And you're going to multiply this by 2. So let's multiply 2 times 2, that is 4. 2 times 1, that is going to give us 2. Then put our decimal point. Then 2 times 0, that will give us 0. Okay, so what we encounter on the integer part is this 0. So we're going to write down the 0 here. Great. So we take the 0.24 again and we multiply again by 2 times 2. Okay, so 2 times 4, that will give us 8. 2 times 2, that's going to give us 4. Then we'll put our decimal point. Then 2 times 0, that will give us 0. Okay, so if you look at it now, what we have is 0.48. So we're going to take the 0 and we write it here. Okay, great. So we have 0.48. We need to go further again to multiply the 0.48. So 0.48 multiplied by 2 again. 2 times 8, that is going to give us 16. So we write 6, we carry the 1 to the next stage. 2 times 4, that will give us 8. 8 plus the 1 from the 16, that is 9. We put our decimal point. Then 2 times 0, that's 0. So we write the 0 there. And again, we write down the integer part. So put the 0 here. Great. So now what we have is 0.96. So let's multiply 0.96 by 2 again. 0.96 times 2. Okay, so 2 times 6, that's going to give us 12. So let's write the 2 and carry the 1 to the next stage. 2 times 9, that's 18. 18 plus 1 from 12, that is 19. So we write down 9. Then let's put our decimal point. So we carry 1. 2 times 0, that will give us 0. 0 plus the 1 we carry. So what we have now is 1.92. So we take out the integer part, which is this 1, and we write it here. Okay, so this process can continue forever. Okay, it's a repetitive process. Okay, so but in order for us to end it somewhere, so we have to end it this way. So if we are going to read out what we've gotten so far, we'll read it from the top downward. Okay, so if we want to write the answer, we have to write 0 point first, and then you start with the first digit from the top. That's this 0, 0, followed by this 1, then 0, 0, 0, 1. So in base 2. So this is our answer for the conversion of 0.28 to binary number. This is easy, right? Okay, amazing.